My name is Joel Patterson, and this is my Mod 4 presentation for the KESA model and the school accreditation process. So in this module, I was able to sit down with our principal, Dr. Wachel, and we looked over the 4Rs for KESA and kind of looked at where our school, Madison Elementary, is with those. We kind of determined that our school is still kind of in the transitioning stage of that model. This is our second year with this setup. So we have some data that we've collected from parents and from students, but we have not really completely completed either of those goals. We have goals in two of the R's in the areas of relevance and relationships. Within the relationships goal area, we've focused on increasing communication with families and also community development piece. So some of the things that we've done to achieve that goal, we have a weekly s'mores newsletter that we send out to families. We have a Facebook page where students record something that they've learned from the day, and parents can see that. We have a Twitter page for our school and also our district. We have a One School, One Book program that we all read from the same story, K through 4. We've had various different events at our school: Veterans Day Assembly, Pancake Bingo Night, book fairs, things of that nature. And we've also started something this year called Food Nights, where we've kind of partnered up with restaurants in our community, and proceeds from a certain night within a month can come back to our schools for different things that our school may need throughout the year: textbooks, supplies, things like that. So that's been one focus area with relationships. The other has been relevance. And in this category, we've focused on having students participate in goal setting process, individual and class, and just kind of making connections with that to the real world, and really just trying to model and teach that growth mindset. In this area, some of the things that we've done is we've had a climate survey that students take to tell us kind of how they're feeling at school. We've set up career days to have professionals come talk to our students about what they do. And then we've had some in-class visits from various people and organizations in our community. We've had a K-9 unit come talk to our students, fire department, police officers. We've had a guest author. And again, those, like I said, the growth mindset, setting the goals, and just kind of teaching and reinforcing that as we go through the year. Within our conversations with Dr. Wachel, the 4Rs, and kind of where they fit here at Madison, he said that really they all have a place, and you really have to strive for all 4. But right now we kind of focus on 2, but you're still doing the other 2. Also with that, he said that we've set up goals in the 2 areas of relationships and relevance, but if we can accomplish those goals in less than the 5-year window, then we can formulate a new goal and start reaching towards increasing rigor, responsive culture, and that nature too. So you're not really only doing 2, you're doing all 4, but you have goals in 2 of them. The next section, my principal's leadership style. This was kind of a funny one because I had asked him this question, and he asked me. He wouldn't tell me his style until I guessed his first. So I guessed correctly. He is a transformational and servant leadership type of person, but he said it takes a little bit of all styles. He is transformational because he has a desire to build students and staff and families into great people, great leaders, but also servant leadership because he's just really trying to enrich the lives of others. He's very caring, compassionate, and kind with everyone. The other thing that he said was that his way of thinking doesn't necessarily mean that it's always going to be the right way, and that it's really about building a strong team and having staff that can be successful in different roles. And like I said, building that strong team because he can't do it alone. And so that's another good leadership quality that he has. The other thing that he mentioned too is just, we want to be democratic in our decision making and involve people, but sometimes there's going to be decisions where you don't have time to get the input from others, or they may not be needed. You may not need their input on certain things. So just explaining the rationale, the why behind some of our decisions that are made, so staff feel involved with it, even if they didn't give their input. As far as areas of improvement for our school, we identified 2 areas: planning for safe learning environment and educator evaluation on family engagement. And so the ways that I kind of identified to address those, and then the standards that those would kind of touch on. The Kansas Social Emotional Character Development Model, we have not adopted that yet, so we don't really have any curriculum per se set up for that. So I chose the PSEL standard to support would be developing plans to implement and manage long-range plans for the school. Our staff would need training, time to work with those skills and feel more comfortable with them before they can roll those out to students. We are also kind of rolling out right now a school-wide behavior plan through PBIS, and so that could help with kind of a consistent communication across all grade levels within our school. The other one was educator evaluation on family engagement. And we're doing a good job engaging families, but it's not really part of our evaluation model right now. So the standard that I chose to kind of connect on there was collaborating with key stakeholders, activities, and just using collaboration strategies to collect and analyze the data. So kind of like we've done a little bit with some surveys. But like I said, it's not part of our system yet. So really we would just need to do a better job of encouraging all staff in all grade levels to build up those relationships with families, to increase the communication and connection between school and home. And some ways that we can do that is, having student portfolios. We have a class story feature within Class Dojo, which is our behavior program that, excuse me, that we use. Our Twitter page, and then just different websites that we have subscriptions to that students can use at home as well, such as IXL. I also said we could provide template surveys that teachers could use with their families, maybe at conference time, to find out how parents feel about their connection with school, if they're being involved, and if the teacher is communicating efficiently. I believe that's the end. So thanks for watching my video. Hope everybody has a good rest of the day and good weekend as well.